Hi, I'm Gary White for Central Kentucky Television. I'm here with Betty Bradshaw, who is the treasurer for the Marion County Fair Association. And we're going to talk a little about the fair's coming up in July, for one thing, but also you're doing some renovations actually prior to the fair. Is that correct?
Right. We continuously, Gary, do renovations on the fairgrounds each year. Some that are you can visibly see, and some that you cannot. Most recently, what we're doing right now is, if anyone's been at the fairgrounds, they know that there's this one building that houses the concession stands and the beer booth, and it has restroom facilities on both ends. Well, we're happy to know that the restroom facilities are being gutted and remodeled as we speak. So they should. I'm really tickled, really happy. I know that sounds terrible, but we are really tickled to be able to clean these up and get new facilities on the grounds. Other things that we've done recently, if anyone's been out there, we had put in a Western horse show ring. The dimensions on that I can't remember, but we just a lot of volunteers went out there, Fair Board and some local other volunteers from a 4-H club came, and we put this ring up practically in one day. While we had the supplies and the manpower there, we looked at the old walking horse ring and to see if any of the posts needed to be replaced and repaired and all that. Well, yes. That thing completely got demolished. We took all it out and replaced all the boards, all the posts on that. There's still painting that needs to be done on both of these rings, but the lumber was green lumber, and we have to let it season before to paint it. So, and then we also we've done some renovating of the horse stall barns and getting them ready for upcoming fair season. And harness racing, and then just for stall rentals. There's a lot of horses that people just rent the barns for their horses out there. So we're really excited about some of the renovations that we're doing. We continuously try to make this a bigger and better facility for our community and the patrons of the fair and the fairgrounds.
So with the renovations for the stalls, actually that generates revenue as well, which helps keeps the fair going. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yes, and they're rented all through the year. And basically, of course, you've got utilities like electric, water, such as that. So that renovating, though, there's one barn that was in pretty bad shape, and it really needed some TLC pretty quickly. So we got it back into shape, and basically those horse stalls can be rented now. And then we're reworking some of the other barns. So, yeah, we're pretty excited about it.
So how many stalls are there when it's fully rentable?
There's 3 barns.
Okay.
You asked me a question that I have no idea. That's a Jimmy Averett
question. He manages that.
Yeah, he manages that. And he would probably be best to answer the number. But there's several. There's 3 barns, and there's several stalls in each one of them.
So all these renovations that you're doing, you hope to have completed by fair time?
Oh, yes. They're in fact, the restrooms, it's going on right now. We're hoping that'll be done here at least by June 15th, at least. So, and we're doing, we're also doing some general just touch-up painting, and there's a lot going on. It's a big grounds, and it takes a lot of I have to say volunteers. There's a few things that we have to hire out and have done, but there's a bunch of good volunteer people that's on the fair board that work many hours to help keep this facility great. So.
Now, also, at a recent fiscal court meeting, you came and discussed, and the fiscal court was contributing to help with some of the renovation costs.
This is correct. Actually, the grounds are owned by fiscal court. The fair associations, basically, we try to be independent and do most of it ourselves. But when there is a need we can. And the physical court has been gracious to honor those requests in years past. But they are good stewards of their money, so they request things from us also. But they were gracious to help us out. They see that this is a benefit for the community and an improvement to the grounds and to the safety of those patrons that are out there.
Now, we're talking about the fair. What are the dates for the fair this year?
Okay, there's different dates for different things. Our dairy show is June 27th. I believe that's on a Saturday. And then our actual fair week will start June 29th through July the 4th. And just a quick rundown, if you like. Monday night is our big girl pageants, we like to say, our Miss Marion County Fair and Miss Junior Teen Marion County Fair.
Right.
We also, we're really excited, we're putting on an event also of local talent that on Monday in front of the grandstand. We're lining up some local talent that sing or whatever, and that's going to be in front of the grandstand. So I really hope there's a lot of people come out for that, because we've got some really great talent here locally. And then Tuesday is another pageant night. That is for what we call the little pageants, the junior teen, and then the little ones, the toddlers and on up. Then we also have harness racing that night. I'm not sure how many races will be that night, but it'll be starting probably 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon and run pretty much to 8 or 9 o'clock. Then on Wednesday we have the KOI Dirt Drags. This is a group, this is the second year that they've been here. They do ATVs, side-by-sides, and other things that they basically dirt drags. Then Thursday is our Shelton's ATV Dirt Drags. That's our typical ATV dirt drags that we have. Then Friday is our Demolition Derby with our, I believe also we're having some gospel music that evening before the Demolition Derby starts. And then we'll have fireworks. Everybody calls and says, "What time is fireworks?" When it gets good and dark. Yeah, we don't have a specific time when it's good and dark. Then that's fireworks. And then, of course, on Saturday we're having our beef show that morning, and then that evening we will have our Battle of the Bluegrass truck and tractor pull.
Look for all the renovations that are being done at the fair.
Yeah, we're really excited about it.
That's exciting.
Yeah, we are.
All right. Well, I've been talking with Betty Bradshaw, who is the treasurer for the Marion County Fair Board. This has been Gary White for Central Kentucky Television.